Hello everybody, my name is Flustash, and I fucked up. All the videos I had for convention weekend went down with the hard drive. So we're playing Plague Inc., which it's been a while. We left off at the Neurax worm. I don't know why I'm saying we left off at the Neurax worm, this is the first time I'm playing it for the channel. We're going to do... we want it to be harder to cure, so spread by land, because that's the only choice we have. Urban environments, and then we want symptom or ability costs. I think we want symptom costs because it's offset by the genetic mimic. And we'll just do normal because I am not good enough to do that on Mega Brutal. I don't have the skill. So we're gonna start in... yeah, we'll start in England. I was gonna say we'll start in America because that's where we are, but no. The UK is generally a pretty good idea. A lot of times you want to start in China. In fact, that's the normal place I start. Let's see how much different this is. Okay, these are the normal skill trees I'm used to. So we should be in a lot better shape than I was when I tried to play the Neurax worm earlier. I am really upset that my hard drive crashed. It's... I had to reformat it. Not only did I lose some of the programs I had because it was my secondary hard drive. I have most of my stuff on the 2 terabyte, but the 3 terabyte crashed, which had most of my YouTube videos, which, okay, yeah, fine, whatever. But then it had most of my DRM free stuff, plus most of my downloaded games. So that one was kind of a pain in the ass. Let's see what we can do here. We need to start, kind of want to start ramping this up just a little bit already. Insomnia is always good. Paranoia is fine. The Neurax worm was kind of scary though, because can you imagine just a worm burrowing into your brain and taking control of everything? Or enslave the human race, which I didn't think was an option. If you get everyone to have the Neurax worm, you get certain symptoms with it. Everyone just stops trying to cure it and goes, praise the worm. Yeah, I know the medicine in the UK is slowing infection. I have to wait until 12 in order to get drug resistance 1. Again, this is the downside of starting in the UK. I mean, yeah, it's kind of the most central country in terms of, you know, spreading. But the big problem is that China, with all of its people, you can infect a third of the world's population without ever having to leave China, and China's healthcare is not that great. At least not in the game. Never been to China. Sorry if you're Chinese and you're not watching this and you're offended. Oh no, tsunami hit Central America. Can the plague sped there? Can the plague sped there? But anyways, it's convention weekend, Comic-Con's this weekend, which I'm not going. There's also a couple of local conventions that are going on this weekend, which I will be going to, which should be fun. Well, I hope everyone's having fun at Comic-Con. So jealous, I wish that's the convention I was going to. Comic-Con it's so much fun. I've been there once in my life, and it's just a blast. That was the one bummer with the local conventions moving from summer to, you know, or from winter to summer, was it moved into Comic-Con turf. But now it frees up PAX. No, you know, little things in life. I am not talking about the game much. There's not much productive going on here. England has 51 people infected. I don't know what else to talk about. What else is going on in the world? How else can we date this video? The Republican National Convention's going on. Lots of things. We'll do this. And Bosis too. What else is going on? Oh, the Prime Minister quit a while ago. The United Kingdom Prime Minister quit a while ago. Greenland still isn't very green. And man, there's just nothing happening in this game right now. We do not want that. We actually want this though, because it'll actually spread a little bit faster if we get sneezing. Infected hundreds. Holy shit! That sneezing that skyrocketed that infect count. I was not expecting that. Holy shit! Fuzzy Nipple spreads to Canada. Okay, that's on the border. That's bullshit. That is on the border. Hey, now we got the Canadians. Also, we always want to do this just because it's a giant pain in the ass to infect the cold countries. It is the worst thing in the world to try to infect the cold countries with diseases, because the human countries generally... Diseases thrive in heat and warmth. Okay, so countries like Africa, South America, you know, this region of the world right here will generally be fine. We generally don't have to do anything other than bump up its immunity to medicine. However, for these portions of the world, which is basically everything else, although I feel Australia's pretty hot most of the time. But for the rest of this fucking world, if you don't have cold immunity, you just get wrecked. Especially in Greenland, because I remember one time just having it stall here, like 14 people got infected, 14 people died. And that was the end of it. I don't give a shit. Spain, get wrecked. Okay, Fuzzy Nipple is infecting more countries. But other country doesn't even infect. It's infected 3. There we go. Where did Russia? I was gonna say it's infected in Norway, Spain, and Canada. It's not something to be proud of. That was infected the US, that was only a matter of time. Okay, we actually want nausea, vomiting, rash, no sweating yet. What does this do? There we go. Generally want to do these tier 2 ones because these generally don't hurt anything, they just increase infectivity. Generally, from my understanding, the worm may be different. It doesn't really seem like the worm is that much different than anything else I've played, though. Considering the skill trees are basically the same. The Nurax worm was definitely an experience. I wish you guys could have seen that one, because I could play it, but now I understand it. But when you first, I think that's the only one that's actually different. Maybe there's one other one, but most of the time it's, I do not give a shit about these notifications. Like the first 3 diseases, it was literally all the same except for the fungus having to spread through spore bursts. I do not give shits. We'll be fine. We have medicine hardening and genetic hardening, and we have all these other fucking awesome things. We'll be okay. It's not even 1% done yet, I'm not worried. I wish I had the Trojan planes though, those things were awesome. Just go, hey, fuck Greenland. We actually do want this to start spreading by boat. If only for the reason of we need to get this country infected as soon as possible. So is Madagascar. These are the 2 big ones that are just infamous for... No, it's pronounced it when I shut up. They're just infamous for being hard ones to get to. There we go, we got them. Yeah, they're trying to limit access in another country, and now time will tell if that will work. Oops. I don't know if it's gonna work. Actually, yeah, I have. Africa is still kind of unmolested though, and that could be a problem. We really don't want to start killing yet. Yeah. Did I just genetic reshuffle? Can I undo that? Well, I can undo it. I don't get anything for it. I did not mean to genetic shuffle yet. It was at 0%. Because it's not actually killing people. Not killing people yet. We're not going to pull the trigger as early as we did last time. We're going to wait for Africa and South America to get infected pretty thoroughly. Europe is pretty much infected. Poland will get there. Now Africa is starting to... Africa and South America are finally starting to get there, so we should be fine. We should be pretty fine. We'll do that just in case, and we'll do that one as well. Just to kind of speed up the process. India will get there. Brazil will get there. Here is at 18%, so we may have to start pulling the trigger here very shortly. They'll speed up the cure process if we do that, though. But we're gonna have to. I hate to admit it. Start pulling the trigger. World Cup was cancelled over the fuzzy nipple. I am fighting the cure. I'm fighting the cure by killing people. Yeah, I know the projectile vomiting symptom combo. I did that on purpose. Except I completely forgot it existed, so shut up. I think yep, all the countries in the world are infected. Okay. So, that's fine. We're okay with that. We want this, though. We want necrosis. That's the word I was looking for before. I know we didn't see that one, but I was looking for necrosis. Necrosis is probably the most important part of this plan, because as people start dying extremely fast, we need a way to transmit the disease. Necrosis kind of breaks this game in half. I know it's kind of supposed to, since it's a little game item, but it just kind of breaks the game. So we're gonna get necrosis, and hopefully people start dying. Oh look, that's the Red Sea, isn't it? This area right here, isn't that like the Red Sea? I may have pulled the kill button a little bit too early. May. Emphasis on May. Says it's 71% complete. Oh god, I got the hiccups all of a sudden. I can't afford genetic reshuffle until 26, and I don't think we're gonna get there. No, we're definitely not gonna get there. Oh, one more. Oh, one more. Oh, one more. Oh, one more. Okay, we saved it. I don't know how long. I don't know for how long. We probably saved this for like 2 minutes, and it's not gonna pump up fast enough for me to... Dana's leaving the global cure effort. Die, Spain, die. Nope. We lose. I fucked up. Man, that was just way easier to cure than I thought it was. That's like a new fucking record. Who gives a shit about that orange one? It's like a new fucking record for me. 15 minutes. Man, I'm not gonna be able to cut anything from this. That is such bullshit. Don't even bother. The infected are being cured. Drink some of my drink. Well, that would have been helpful 15 minutes ago. Well, not 15, probably like 5. When this whole cure shit started. Man, that got cured fast. Like, apocalyptically fast. It was at like 50%. Like, it took like, I think my biggest mistake came when I did the genetic shuffle at 0%. I mean, I'm pretty sure that was kind of a rookie mistake. And this game is just as fun as I remember. I mean, I can't even imagine the skill it takes to play this on Mega Brutal. I can't do it. I can't do it. Mostly because I'm terrible. Like, it took me 8 hours to beat Fungus, which is one of the easier ones, and I think Neuraxform is one of the harder ones, but I did that kind of by accident, because the way I just had symptostasis for that is really, really good, as it turns out, because then you can just start expanding almost immediately, and it just goes wild. Sorry I couldn't be successful. From the bottom of my heart, I am sorry. I still love you. So until next time, bye-bye. Motherfucker.